In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to set up a Slack workspace. If you find this useful, consider subscribing and liking the video. Now, setting up a Slack workspace is a fantastic way to streamline communication and collaboration within your team, whether for work or community projects. So let's dive right in. First, open your web browser and head over to slack.com. You'll see a big button that says Get Started. Click that button and it will take you to the sign-up page. If you already have an account, you can simply log in. But if you don't worry, we're going to create a new one together. You can sign up using an email address. Just enter your email and hit Continue. Slack will then send you a verification code to your email. So, go ahead and check your inbox for that code, and once you have it, enter it on the website. This step helps ensure that your email address is linked to your new workspace. Next, you'll be prompted to create a password. Make sure it's something secure that you can remember. After that, you'll want to provide your name. This way, everyone in your workspace will know who they're talking to. Now comes an exciting part. Slack will ask you to create a workspace name. This could be the name of your company, your team, or even a project name, depending on your needs. Choose something that's easy to remember and clearly represents your group. Following that, you'll be asked to invite team members. You can do this by entering their email addresses. If you're flying solo for now, that's perfectly fine too. Simply click Skip for now and you can always invite people later. Once your workspace is set up, you'll be taken to the main Slack interface, which is pretty user-friendly. On the left side, you'll see your channels. Channels are essentially where the conversations happen. You can join existing channels or create new ones. To create a new channel, look for the plus icon next to Channels and click it. You'll need to name your channel, and it's a good idea to give it a brief description so others know what it's about. You can choose whether the channel will be public or private. Public channels can be joined by anyone in your workspace, while private channels are invite only. Choose what suits your needs best. Once your channel is set, let's familiarize ourselves with a few key features. At the top of the Slack interface, you'll find the search bar, which is a powerful tool for navigating through messages and files. It's great to keep in mind whenever you're looking for past conversations or shared documents. Now, as you and your team start using Slack, you'll want to explore options like direct messaging, file sharing, and integrations. For example, if your team uses Google Drive or Dropbox, you can integrate these apps with Slack to make file sharing seamless. Finally, customize your Slack experience. Click on your profile picture in the top right corner, and you'll find settings for notifications, themes, and more. Personalizing your workspace can help create an environment that feels right for you and your team. And there you have it. You're all set to start using your new Slack workspace. With practice, you and your team will find that it's a powerful tool for collaboration. Remember, engage in those channels, share your ideas, and make the most of your workspace. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips.